All right, Blaine, let's talk about your setup. I got Manny on the right side and you on the left. Setup looks good, not a problem there. Athletic, knees bent, knees inside of toes. Let's go into our first movement, which is our load or takeaway. From there, you can see how your hands immediately start to drop down and back. And see how where I've got the circle around Manny's hands, and even when we go to the next clip, your hands continue to go down and back, and how his are right at the crest of his shoulder, right in front of his back shoulder rather. And you could see how now you've got separation between your back shoulder to actually below that back shoulder and actually behind it. We go to the next frame, you can see where I've put the angles here, where Manny's at 105, you're at 130, 124, and you can see how because we've dropped those hands down and back, it really lengthens that front arm. And then as you can see, when we start to move forward, how now it actually gets, let me move Manny back just a clip or two because he's a little bit ahead of us, but we can get right here, and you can see we're at the same frame, but if I clear both of these, I still have an angle with Manny in the fact that he still has a bent front elbow and you are practically straight. Okay? See the difference? And now we're dragging that front side. Now we have no choice but to spin. So when I start to move forward here, it's going to see how my swing really starts to lengthen out. Okay, now you can see because you drag that front arm, you can start to see how this barrel starts to lag down, where Manny is basically parallel to the ground. And we won't bat lag, but we have to keep that bat lag above our top hand or above our bottom hand before contact. Otherwise, we're going to sweep the bat down and through the zone in this fashion here, where it's going to look something like this. And where Manny's bat's going to travel more along this line. Okay, and now we get to contact, and you can see how the difference there. At contact, you're squared up, everything looks pretty good, you stay through this ball pretty well, but we really got to work on that backside and how we're going to approach the ball with our hands.